Hello everyone, my name is Med Scorpion and welcome to how to obtain Hawkmoon in Destiny 2. The hand cannon is finally back and you will start by visiting Spider and the Tangled Shore, where it will tell you to search outside of Spider's lair for something that will be found a lot during this quest. So after you're done talking to him, you're going to want to head literally right outside his lair. Well, you'll find a glowing feather that you will be given the option to collect. You'll be going across 5 different locations and collecting all of these. This was the first. And so the next one will be in the sludge in the EDZ, where after going off of spawn, you just carry through here, jump on top of this ledge, once you figure it out. And then it'll be on top of this second building, where my friendly hunter friend is here, and you grab the second flower, and then, or the feather, and then the next one will be in the Cosmodrome, literally at your spawn. You will literally spawn in at the steeps, or the steps, or whatever it is, and you will jump up and collect the feather right there and then. Next one, however, is a bit of a jump. It's in the Dreaming City, unexpectedly, right at the entrance to the Blind Well. And when I say entrance, I mean entrance right there. If you go into it, you have gone way too far. Once you have that, the last one, this is the one that gave me the most issues while editing, but basically, head to the Shrine of Oryx on the moon. Now, if you need a little reminder of how to get down there, you basically head to Archer's Line and go through that building right there, and then you follow the path until it reaches a fork. As long as you've made it to the Hall of Wisdom, you should be on the right path. And once you reach that little center point, you're going to want to take a left. It is essentially the same path as the entrance mission to this season. So if you remember where you're going with that, then you don't need to watch the rest of this. But basically, once you make that left fork, it's a linear path all the way up until the feather, which will be by the center point in this little left corner back here. And once you collect that, that is the last feather you need, where you'll be returning to Crow and speaking with him, and then that will set you on the next part of your mission, which, if I remember correctly, is another mission, where you find a little bird, and once you complete it, you are rewarded with the effigy of Hawkmoon. Mission's pretty simple, it's pretty linear, so you shouldn't need much of a guide on that after you get a little bit of dialogue here.
When the Red Legion destroyed the tower. No, it's an effigy of Hawkmoon, made from the same material as the outer shell of the Traveler. This reminds me of the gift the Pyramid,
which there will be a bit of dialogue throughout this. I have cut a bunch of it, just because it's general talk.
Undeniably of the light.
Mainly because the Crow is a little bit slow in explaining things.
My dream, the bird, the voice, calling to me as the darkness closes in. It's not a coincidence. It's a message.
Are you suggesting the Traveler spoke to you?
This may be the only way a paracausal entity like the Traveler can communicate with us. Why me? I've always believed in my purpose as a ghost. We are all part of a broader design. Now that the Traveler's awake and whole again, that plan is set in motion. I don't know if I want to be somebody's cosmic plaything.
Though it is nice seeing the conversation. After that, you'll visit Crow again, which he will tell you to go off and gather 50 orbs of light, either generated or consumed, although I don't think you can generate and consume the same one. Basically, I just headed to the nearby lost sectors. I went to the Kingship dock, but after that, you'll head back to Crow and talk, which then he'll send you on a mission that will send you through an alternate version of the Lake of Shadows with some collectible feathers to find, but they're marked, so you can find them easy. And once you complete that last feather for the list, then you will head back to Crow, in which you'll be starting probably the longest part, where you either kill 200 Guardians, because it's 0.5% per Guardian kill, or approximately 34 champions. Now, I went with the champion route, as you'll see here shortly, and there was Concealed Void at the day, but I developed a strategy which changed, which I think you can use for a few, where I just farmed the first champion at the door, at least for Concealed Void. And even though the footage does continue on, I literally just hit the first one and then reset. It was the easiest method, but also maybe a little bit longer. It was the simpler but longer one. You can do whatever you want, killing guardians if you're a Crucible God, or just going into other playlists. After that one's done, it is the final mission, which will take you through the Hollowed Road once again. Same path mostly, except for a little bit of a different path once you're in the new area up here. But aside from that, it's pretty much the exact same. And once you progress far enough, you will be awarded with Hawkmoon right as soon as that blight disappears from the shard. And the hand cannon has been returned, and you officially have it. The mission is not over yet, but you officially have Hawkmoon. It is intended for you to equip it and basically kill everything with it. Now, if you enjoyed the video or this made things a little bit simpler for you, a like, share, and subscribe would definitely be appreciated. Aside from that, there is not much else I have for you today, because you have Hawkmoon. There isn't much left to be told. There are lore books somewhere in here that I haven't tracked down yet, but I'm going to go ahead and just let the gameplay play for as long as it is, and I will see you in the next video.